Pasquale skips away because Waters checked up in that moment of contact. And how's this? Van Gisbergen gets into the back of him.
That was very close. That was almost an incident over the little rise there to put him off the road. Chris Pither in the Commodore has spun on the exit of turn 1.
Cool super slow-mo replay, and it just gives you an understanding of the brake energy on Anton De Pasquale's car on the run into the final corner, and that's little bits of brake material. And this is the underbody of the cars. There's a striker plate at the back of the cars, and they are smashing into the top of the curb. You've got Anton trying to also pick up the throttle and cover down the inside. He'll try to make him go the long way. 4 to go is the critical word there from Ludo, and the reason he says that is he wants to make sure that he understands that you can protect, be aggressive, cover, make him work for it. So he's looking to crisscross. Here he goes again, dives down the inside at 1. Now Anton will see glimpses and he shoves it up the inside. He's got him. And done. Oh, maybe not quite. This has been an outstanding drive today by Shane Van Gisbergen into the final corner. We beg the question, could he shake off the P2 and actually win at this location? And the answer is yes, Shane Van Gisbergen.
That was a beautiful start. The clean side of the road absolutely worked for him, and he was able to get right across there. Big front suspension damage for Holdsworth. The left-hand front is significantly damaged off the road. He did a good job not to go in the fence there. That's not only a punctured tyre, but it looks like they've had wheel-to-wheel contact there, maybe with Thomas Randall.
And he's got 0.6 of a second over Davison. That's a nice cushion to get things started. Brody up into third.
Monster crash.
High. Now, he's had big ones here before, and he's gone heavily to the inside wall. This will trigger the BP Ultimate safety car. And sadly, the Newlon car, huge damage. So he would have been helped in that process.
He's been escorted there for sure. Yep.
If you recall back in the day, I think it was 2013, he had a huge moment over the top of the brow here as well. But images on board of Pi releases the safety net and he's okay, but he'd be stunned. When you have a rattler like that against the concrete wall, it takes a while to get the orientation back. Now let's have a look further back in the pack to understand who did what to who. Okay, so the other car there was a Matt Stone racing car, but I'm not sure which of them it was.
Jack LeBrock.
You reckon?
Yeah.
So here we go. Yeah, you're right. Car number 34. So he's moved to the right. Pi's moving to the right, moving to the right, moving to the right until there's contact.
Seriously. You just can't do that stuff. It's fine. It's fine when you're driving alongside each other to be making contact like that, but that is a seriously damaged motor car at an absolutely high-speed area of 200 kilometres an hour, and at any point that accident doesn't happen if you don't make contact. You don't go off the road without some help.
So meaning Scott going to the right.
Well, Scott was going to the right, but right at the end of it, you've still got a duty of care to come out of the throttle.
So that's the onboard view, and it just went on and on and on and on and on.
And turned it left.
So you got Scott going to the right, you got Jack going to the left, and in the end you've got a bucket load of loose nuts and bolts at the end of pit lane there up against the concrete wall. That's going to be expensive, that one. And we've got a very tight turnaround to the next event.
So there'll be a point of view that says that Scott Pye's going to the right. You can't defend as aggressively as that because when there's an overlap, you're not supposed to take the guy off the road.
There must have been a slight overlap, but it must have been like rear quarter to front bar, like not even so small. I mean, I think sometimes people forget they can lift as well. So I don't know. I thought I was clear and tried to defend. Obviously I wasn't, but I mean, he just didn't lift. So it was massive. So everyone's now got, well, we're out today. There's no way. That was such a big hit.
And he's threatening here because Will got a good exit out of turn 6. He might have a kilometre an hour extra out of there that could be put to good use down here on the brakes, and he does have the big dive. A desperate dive down the inside for Davison. They're battling for the effective lead. Waters runs to the outside. Davison has the run as they go down towards turn 1, and Waters gets back. What an exchange.
Gets down the inside of McCall.
5-second time penalty to car 6, unsafe re-entry.
Ooh, there's big news. So Cam Waters has got a 5-second penalty.
Out past the curb and back on.
So this time, final corner, Cam Waters turns the corner and lines it up. He will be physically first across the line, but he won't be awarded the win. The victory today goes to Will Davison. The margin at the end was 1.4 seconds. Waters over Davison. But Will Davison breaks through for the Shell V-Power Racing team for his first victory since Bathurst 2016, and Jack Smith buries it in the sand. And what a great performance by Andre Heimgartner.
You said you've been doing that in and around there your whole life, running wide out there. You got dive bombed, you got pushed out. Just give us your take on it, mate. Give us an honest take.
First of all, I wouldn't have been out there if I didn't get doored. But I'm all for hard racing. I love that part of it. And, you know, I've been racing for years. Everyone's been doing that. No one's ever got a penalty for it. I'm the first one.
You know, you want to earn the wins. So I kind of feels weird not crossing the line first, but I feel like I did a really good move on Cam, and it is a grey area, that curve, and you can't really take advantage of it like he did. We all know that. So anyway, I tried to give him room, and then, you know, it was a clean bit of racing, but yeah, I thought the move was definitely on. So
second time of asking for the Dunlop Series. Let's hope it's anything near as good as yesterday, because it was awesome. Red lights are on. Payne versus Everingham on the front row, and the Nissans light it up. Great start for Everingham. Is it enough? Oh, big one in the background. Nash Morris was looking skyward. Contact with Brad Bourne. That was like an open wheeler accident.
I have never seen a supercar launch like that in the air. So Nash Morris caught up with Brad Bourne, but it was Tyler Everingham that got the launch. I thought the initial launch from the front row was very even.
Our camera guy's on the spot as always.
So Nash has got a great start. He's trying to go up the middle of Vaughan and Royal Harris.
That's amazing.
And just launched it.
That was a drag racing wheel stand. He's going to have to put a wheelie bar on the back of that thing for the next race.
Well, he needs a wheelie bar because he got a great launch. And you just saw there him get squeezed, and just the contact popped him up in the air.
So it's the fact that he got both wheels at the same time meant that he couldn't go on two wheels. Well, he did on the rears.
That's right. So this one will show us as well. Wow.
Oh. Have a look at the slides. Look at that slide. Look at them. Oh, now they're all rotating. Thomas Randall, whoa. The really nice run. And Van Gisbergen gets it done. And here comes Davison to do a similar thing. He had to flick to the left, Van Gisbergen. He gathered it back up. He was sliding the car to the final corner. He moves it right to the inside, blocks that off, and here comes Davison again.
And James has fallen off something of a cliff. He was 13th fastest on the last lap, but he's not going to make it easy for him. He's going to escort him all the way to the right side of the road. Does he give him some space? Shane gets down the inside. James tries to turn on him, can't do it. And out the other side, new race leader.
The election land.
That's right.
Oh, Chris Pitheth massively sideways. And then, so you got Percat coming off to the outside. You got LeBrock in the middle, Jacobson down the inside. Is there contact? Yes, there's contact. And now Chris is parked right out on the apron. Nice.
Oh, how's that margin?
Oh, down the inside.
Dirty side of the road as he stopped
contact.
Oh, my goodness.
Kostecki.
It's a bit of Kostecki stutter action down there. Now, that was awkward.
That will be an awkward dinner tonight at the Kostecki family, but that was a monstrous dive by Brody, and he's taken Jake out.
Oh, what a way to conclude things, and how's the margin? What a lesson from Van Gisbergen. There's the yellow flag. He's put 2.1 seconds on them at the end of this thing. So out comes the flag. Job done, Van Gisbergen, and he's done the fastest lap. He grabbed 5 points in the margin.